Thank you for recognizing that the Unk is in the building. UNCS Unk's in the building. Resident Unk Byron is here with the fantastic Auntie Stacy.
Hello.
You joined us again for Reddit Stories with Auntie Stacy.
Oh, no, that is not what it's called. It's not called Reddit Stories with Auntie Stacy. It's just Reddit. It's just.
Now we're doing Reddit
Unks
Stories.
in the building.
We're doing Reddit Stories with
Because
Auntie
he's
Stacy.
an old school Unk. That's what the old school think. I'm the modern wife, and we make we turn all this Reddit chaos into something
I didn't know
useful.
this was what was doing right now. You gotta give me.
That's what this is. It's not Reddit Stories with Auntie Stacy. That's a whole different.
We're doing Reddit Stories with Auntie Stacy though.
Okay. Old school Unk energy meets modern wife.
Modern-ish.
We cut up over the internet's wildest
adjacent.
stories. That's what it is. Now you made me mess up because I just had what I had to say. Meets modern wife, and we cut up over the internet.
Modern.
Crazy stories.
Modernish.
Let's go. Are you ready, sir?
Modernal.
Mr. Silly
Modernish.
over there.
You are now watching
Byron, let me start the stories.
Reddit Stories.
Oh, you're getting
On Unks in the building. You and I'm just playing.
Byron,
All right, let's go.
please. Okay.
Start the show.
Am I the a-hole for refusing to go to my friend's boyfriend's party after she demanded to approve my outfit?
Friend's boyfriend's party after she demanded my friend's boyfriend's party after she this so the writer is a woman who has a friend who wants to go, and she is threatened by the attractiveness of her friend.
Ready?
Lord Jesus, go ahead.
My 29 female friend, Kate, 28, has a
Okay.
boyfriend, Jamie, 29, whom she has been with for nearly 3 years.
It's a long time.
We met Jamie at a night out, and I would say that although he's Kate's boyfriend, I consider him a friend. We share an interest in a particular sport that we text about sometimes, and if I have a spare hospitality ticket to
Wait
one
a
of the...
second. You texting this woman's boyfriend?
That's her friend, too.
Go ahead.
If I have a spare hospitality ticket to one of the sporting fixtures, I will sometimes invite Jamie to go.
This sounds crazy.
They're British. That's what it sounds like. Sporting fixtures. I have a pretty good British accent.
Yeah,
How
that's
about
pretty
yours?
good.
Let me hear it.
Nah.
That's because you don't have one. Anyways, Jamie's 30th is coming up, and Jamie and Kate planned a big party, and I peripherally helped out with logistics when asked. A few days ago, Kate texted me. She asked if I wouldn't mind toning down my look for the party.
Oh my God.
And I could send her a picture of what I was planning to wear. I asked her what this meant.
That
and
means
she
you're
asked,
just like a harlot. That's what it means. Like you're
Rude.
always
Rude.
dressed like a harlot around her
Absolutely
boyfriend.
not.
I'm just playing. Go ahead.
goodness. I asked her what this meant, and after asking several times if she really had to say it, she asked if I could dress verbatim, basically what I would consider frumpy. Because she really didn't want to be outshone
Modesto.
at her own boyfriend's birthday party. When I didn't reply right away, she went on to say that she wanted Jamie's full attention that night, which she wouldn't get if I showed up dressed properly.
Wow.
I was a bit annoyed by what she was implying, so I said if I was going to be so much of a concern for her, I'd rather just politely decline the invitation.
Perfectly fine.
Kate freaked out, saying I was being immature by not coming just because I couldn't steal the spotlight. I said it wasn't about that. It was about her making me responsible for whether or not I draw her boyfriend's attention, which is something I've never tried to do nor done as far as I'm aware. She then said it was really important to Jamie that she stand out because his friends and colleagues would be there. I just told her that again. If she was so worried I was going to be distracting everyone, I'd rather not come than feel humiliated from now until the event. I said I would send her Jamie's gift and she could tell him why I wasn't coming. I guess she didn't tell him. the reason, because Jamie messaged me saying he knows I'm booked the night of the party, but he really would like it if I could be there, and asked if I could reorganize so I could come. I hadn't replied, but I got a message from Kate saying she knows Jamie is trying to get me to come, and please could I just put my pride aside and come to the party. I asked if she was going to ditch the outfit policing, but she said no. So I said I would not be coming. She didn't reply, but I've since received a couple of texts from mutual friends saying that while her request is ridiculous, Kate is aware of that. She's just desperate to be seen a certain way, and even if it's pathetic, I would probably feel the same way in her shoes. Other friends I've told who don't know Kate say I should not bow to the pressure, that she's nuts for even asking, and don't disagree. And I don't disagree. But I also feel bad skipping the party when it's Jamie's birthday and he asked specifically that I come. Should I be going? There is an update to this.
So I don't like this for a couple of reasons. This sound like, you know how they say the ugly girl always hold the purses when the girls go to the club. You got the frumpy friend that stays to the side and she don't get no dances, so she low-key be hating on everybody else because everybody else getting all the attention. This sound like one of them situations where the girl who normally gets the purse actually got a relationship and she jealous of the girl who would normally get the dances, and I don't like that. I don't like that. That don't sound right to me, for me to tell you to put a lampshade on your greatness because I'm insecure. However, the question that comes to mind is, has something been done to make this woman insecure? Or is she just ugly? That's a real question. Is she just ugly, or has something been done? Here's the reason why I'm asking this question, right? Is because if the boyfriend has wandering eyes, that's a problem. And I'm, if he's
You're sounding like you've been tainted by these Reddit stories. So you're playing all kinds of.
I'm just saying. These are questions.
He's getting hit to the game, guys.
No. These are questions that come to mind. These are questions that legit come to mind. Like, yo, is he somebody with wandering eyes, or is she just ugly? She just might be the ugly chick and just be insecure. And the friend just may be super hot. And then the fact that they friends and text them. We've had this conversation before. If me and one of your female friends is communicating, it's, oh, Stacy left her phone, I'm calling Byron to get in contact with her, or her phone died, I'm texting, we're on the way.
Yeah, but they met all that at the same time. It wasn't like they weren't a couple and then they made the friendship.
This sound like I met you and we locked it down a little too fast, and then I met your friend and I was like, ooh.
Here's the thing.
I probably shouldn't have chose the one I chose. I got buyer's remorse. Or her friend look better than her, she got a problem with it.
Okay, so even if your friend is prettier than you, why you're in the relationship with the guy?
Yep.
So what is this all about? Like, why are you
threatened by?
Yeah, but you're focusing on something so stupid. This is your boyfriend's party, and you're like, oh, it's important to Jamie that I stand out because all his friends. Go get a makeover. Go get a glam squad. She might get a
makeover, and it may not be
okay.
enough.
At least she'll feel a little bit better, like more pulled together, like she doesn't dress.
But you know what? The thing about that would be even worse, though.
Those things are so superficial. Looks. They're in the 28, 29. This is not 19, 18 superficial garbage. We are at an age where it's like you've been together for 3 years. You're going towards the marriage for most people. What are we doing here?
I'll say this, though.
You're calling up this person and asking her not. This is silly.
Very much so, but everybody who grows old does not mature.
It's clear. But here's the thing.
And her could still be 19 in their minds.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
If that's how small you feel, don't be in a relationship. Go get yourself some help. go get some help. Because if that's all you're focusing on, because your worth, all your worth is your looks, you're gonna meet these people. This is the person that you love, and you're gonna meet his friends. It's about who you are as a person.
I can't say all of it.
The looks is whatever.
It's just that's something she's insecure, and obviously for one reason or another.
There are people who aren't the most beautiful, but there's something beautiful about them, and they pull themselves together in a way that I'm pulled together. So you get your hair done, your nails done, you learn how to do makeup for a girl, or for the guy, you get a proper haircut, you trim your mustache, you do the things that you need to do, well groomed, and you dress, you go to somebody or look on the internet and figure out how to dress your body. There are different people that you can talk to get, the best clothes and all of that. You get your colors and all that. But at a certain point, those things fade. You even said to yourself, cute run out real fast. Come on, man. Even if somebody is radiant and they're like, oh, she's just be like, okay, that's her. But you're also you. You carry whatever it is that you made in your. So if you're always considering, you're supposed to be focusing on this man's birthday, organizing all that stuff, getting all the friends together, and this is what you're focusing on. This
is a case of where friends, and I've said this in the past, I think on this show, I say it often. The unspoken competitions are a problem.
Stupid. Don't be
unspoken,
friends.
Yeah, you can not be friends.
Your friends should be people that you cheer for.
Yeah,
you want to see them win.
Threatened by
and
somebody.
Even if you have a friend that's super radiant and people are attracted to them, you should understand why, because you see the beauty in that person inside and out.
She feeling
what is happening here?
She's feeling
especially
the
at that age.
Marsha.
Yes.
That's what this is. This is the Brady Bunch. Marsha. She gets all.
So should she go to the thing or not?
This is coming to America. Why does she always get the good ones? That's what this is. Should she go or not? I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't go. You asking me to dress frumpy. You still want me to be there, and I gotta tone my personality down. We've seen that before, where people be like mad because somebody else's personality is the life of the party. It's like. I need you to have a nice day. Like,
you're not a good match.
No,
in terms of friendship or relationships, either one.
Yeah, because the thing she needs healing in a different way. It's always going to be somebody who's better looking, cuter, more attractive. If you're that insecure in your relationship, then we need to redefine what's going on there, because if you can't, if your the foundation of your relationship.
Okay.
If
foundation of your relationship.
I was doing my hand so I can catch it.
I didn't
fast.
know. Sorry.
I mess with my hat or something like that, so I'll find the spot to.
Apologize.
No, you're right. So if you're that insecure, in your relationship, the foundation of your relationship is that weak until it causes you to be threatened by somebody else who is around. Like I said, either old boy has had the eyes of every woman who's passed him by, or you need to get your self-esteem together. And if that's your friend, then yeah. All right, go ahead.
This is the update.
What's the update?
First of all, thanks to everyone for the advice. Most responses were not what I was expecting and really gave me a lot to think about. As surprised as I was that so many people said to tell Jamie, I did realize it was the right thing to do. So I texted him and told him that Kate was insisting that I dressed a certain way. Jamie called and explained. What do you think is the explanation?
He explained? Okay, so maybe he had something to do with it. Go ahead.
A couple months ago, Jamie and Kate were out with a few of his friends. The same friends that I mentioned in my comments are not fond of Kate. And everyone had a lot to drink. They were talking about how they met their significant others, and the story of Jamie and Kate meeting came up. Apparently, during the telling of the story, Kate asked Jamie why he had decided to hit on her rather than me. And one of his friends joked that it was because he knew he didn't have a shot with the hot one, me. Kate asked if it was true, and Jamie, having had way too much to drink, explained in a way that made it sound kind of true.
Oh, man.
He said he did notice me that night and thought I was attractive just seeing me. He said he would have never approached me because he knew he would never have a chance with someone like me.
Lord Jesus.
So in that way, his friend was right. He said that speaking to Kate was the absolute best outcome because he loves her and plans on spending the rest of his life with her. But even knowing this, Kate has taken this extremely hard. And even though she says she's over it, he's noticed changes in her behavior that seem to be related to that. He also admitted that he's been planning to propose to Kate at the party, and this is why he wanted me to be there. But after hearing this on top of the way she has been handling the situation previously, he won't be doing that anymore.
Oh, whole engagement over.
After speaking to Jamie, I called Kate. She admitted that she had tied a lot of her self-worth in the fact that she'd finally been picked over me. This is a problem. She'd finally been picked over me, and now it felt like that wasn't true. She apologized for trying to solve her insecurities through me, but also said she wasn't sure she would be able to have me in her life as much as I had been with the way she's been feeling. As hurt as I was, I said I understood. She said she still wanted to come to the party since I've helped organize it, and she obviously dropped the absurd dress code. So I will be going to the party. I trust that Kate will communicate her boundaries to Jamie, but I don't plan on inviting him to any more events for the foreseeable future.
Bruh.
I'm really sad that I've probably lost a longtime friend over the drunken awkwardness of other people. But I also get that Kate can't help how she feels, and frankly, it's for the best not to be in a secret competition. So yeah, I'm hurt, but I'm going to the party. Not a satisfying update, but an honest one.
This is what I keep saying, like, when that whole we texting, I'm friends with him, no thank you.
We texting what?
How she was talking, we texting about the sports and stuff, like y'all kicking it, like y'all got some no.
I don't understand why you have a problem with that. If they were friends when everybody
he likes
met,
her.
He didn't. He said that he thought that she was attractive, but he doesn't like her.
Man, he hasn't talked to her yet to be like he doesn't like her.
He said he made the right choice and that he loves this Kate, and he saw her and was like, yeah, she's out of my league. She's pretty, but I'm good. How is that him liking her?
Bruh, I think that we're going to have two different understandings of this story.
He doesn't like her.
Because
he's
somebody
talked about the woman that he's actually with, that he's in love with. And she's the best thing that ever happened to him.
Stacey, that's the right thing to say.
He told
that's
Kate
the
that.
right, I know. That's the right thing to say.
So even if that's the wrong...
I'm saying he... telling you how men think. If he was picking one and he was like, that's the one I want, she bad, but I know she not gonna do right for me because she out of my league, I'ma accept this one,
okay,
and we gonna get together. Oh, we cool. Okay, we cool. Now me and her are talking because we done connected in a roundabout way where I don't have to worry about being rejected, but let this one turn around and be like, oh, you know what? If anything ever happened, it's a problem.
So in the comments, this woman said she's married and she's never had this. It's never been anything flirtatious between her and Jamie, so she doesn't understand. Because people were saying maybe he was holding. She's like, he doesn't like me, and he made a choice. I'm trying to find the comment. I can't find it.
So the friend is married?
The one who's writing is married.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
In a very happy marriage.
Okay. Well, that changes everything.
Yes.
Because how it was sounding like is, oh, I got an extra ticket. You can come and me and you going to these sporting events together.
But
you see what I'm saying?
Like,
it sounded like single woman talk. It wasn't sounding like I got a husband.
But I'm saying but maybe the husband doesn't like that sport.
Man,
so like
look.
if you wanted to go to something like, say for example, I don't know, like a video game something, and my best friend was into that,
I'm not going with her without you.
Okay.
And I'm also.
But this is also.
They're married.
Say something.
90210-ish is what.
No, 90210 is gross. I'm saying it's more like. why people do this stuff?
That's what I meant by 90210.
No, but 90210 people sleeping with other people.
No, but I'm just
This
saying,
is
like,
just
bruh, there's no way I'm not going.
That's why people stop.
Listen. This is my problem. The OP wrote this whole thing, and you did not know she was married.
Right. Well, her husband didn't have anything to do.
No
but
way.
But Byron, that's what I'm trying to say. Friends are different in those types of relationships. I am not justifying any of this.
I guess. But there's no way, you know, I'm talking to somebody and you not coming up.
Okay, you're harping on that, and I don't think that's part of the story.
I know it's not part of the story. I'm just saying that if this was my story, there's no way you're not coming up at no point in time in my conversation about another woman. Mm-hmm. Bruh, no way. No. I'm married, been married for X amount of years. Okay. And sometimes I text this other woman about some sport. Bro, get out of here. I'm sorry.
All right.
It's all of it is wild to me.
I can't find the comment. But anyway, people are saying that Jamie's actually mean. And that a lot of people are saying that what he did was mean and stuff like that.
He shouldn't have said that.
But I think we spent enough time on this long
story. Yeah, we can move on.
Let's move on to the next story.
And she went to the party.
25 female.
She like mess.
No, actually, at the end of it, in the actual update,
yeah,
another update, she's not going to the party.
Praise God.
She said everything would be too weird.
It is very much so
because that girl
weird.
Is not your friend anymore, and people are saying,
now why are you going?
Yeah. So, anyways, for context, 25 female. This is from Relationship Advice.
Relationship Advice, our second best love. We love AMLA.
25 female overheard my 27 male boyfriend say that he chose the wrong girl.
Lord Jesus. So this is the thing that's happening right now. I should have chose you. I'll accept this secondary person who...
That's not what happened in the first one. You're making up a story.
I did make up that story. That's what it felt like, even though she's happily married but never mentioned this dude. But whatever.
Her husband was at the when they met. Her husband was there. She was with her man.
Okay. They was all drinking, talking about how ugly her friend was.
Listen, for context,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Me and my boyfriend have been together for a total of 8 years.
8 years, okay.
We met between mutual friends when I was still in school.
You say boyfriend, right?
Boyfriend.
Praise God, 8 years. Go ahead.
We met between mutual friends while I was still in school, and he had just moved to my town to go to college. We were friends for 2 years before we started dating. The reason for this was because, one, I was too scared to make a move, and secondly, he was in love with one of our mutual friends.
Lord Jesus.
After she got a boyfriend, he moved on to liking me, and we have been dating ever since. Last Saturday was his birthday, and he told me he has never been thrown a surprise birthday party and would like to experience one. I worked all week before Saturday, his birthday. Is it a
surprise if you ask for it? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Planning and inviting people, getting reservations, buying a cake, etc. I asked his best friend to hang out with him for the most of the day so that I could set up and get everyone to get here and hide for the surprise. The birthday party was a success and he was smiling the whole time.
That's good.
He had snuck off with his best friend somewhere and I wanted to find him so that we could sing happy birthday and cut the cake. Mm-hmm. As I was walking down the hallway, I heard him and his friend talking, so I kept walking towards their voices. I heard him tell his friend that he should have kept trying with our mutual friend.
Lord Jesus.
He told him that he should have been the man that was engaged to her and not her now fiance. He said that he hated waking up to me and that he wished that our mutual friend was the one that threw him his first surprise party.
And he wasn't under the influence either.
That he felt disgusted every time he had to kiss me
or hold me
because he knew that our mutual friend should be in his arms instead.
This is bad. This is bad.
He said that he would end up having to marry me.
Stop the bleeding.
He said that our mutual friend was better than me in looks from head to toe.
This is brutal.
He said that she was the most gorgeous girl I've ever seen, quote unquote. I went back to the party and told everyone that I couldn't find him and that we would have to wait for him to come back. When he came back, he gave me a hug and a kiss on the head and told me he loved me.
Like a pet
I
on the
didn't
forehead.
want to ruin his party, so I went along with it. He doesn't know that I know he doesn't honestly love me. I've just been going along with everything. I honestly don't want to break up with him. I just want to know how I can make him fall in love with me.
Oh my
I don't know what I
gosh.
did to make him feel so unhappy. So I would like to know, how do I make my boyfriend fall in love with me, or should I just give up on our relationship? He is the first boyfriend I've ever had, and I'm scared to start dating again at my age.
This hurts.
Yeah.
What the age? How old are you again?
He's 25. You're
Okay,
very
first
young.
of all, yes, at your age, this is your prime. The biggest mistake would be to give. She said she gave up 8 years. My God, woman, no,
Be kind.
huh?
You need to be kinder.
No, I'm just saying this
Yeah.
is rough.
He's an awful
This
person.
is rough. But
He's a terrible person.
This is what I be saying about men. And not to objectify women, but men are hunters. And there's a certain point when we know what we want, we go after
Right
that
away.
thing.
You won't be with someone for no
And
8 years.
8 years is a long,
Not married,
long
yeah.
time to be with somebody and not married. I only know of one case of people who were off and on for that long, got together, got married, and stayed married. I only know of one case. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I only know of one case. And every other case that I've seen has stayed habitually in this off and on boyfriend girlfriend situation, never get married, never engaged. Every other case. You pushing on a decade, baby, and to find this out, this is a blessing.
Very much so.
And you're still young enough.
I don't care what age it is.
No, but
97
I'm
years
saying
old,
she
I'm out.
would, yeah, that part. But she's saying at this age, she's still very much so young enough to not have missed any milestones in her life whatsoever. You
Especially in this day and age.
You're at the perfect age to really start dating for real. You probably have your career that kind of getting off the ground. So you ain't got to just be out here trying to connect with whoever you can meet at whatever gas station or fast food restaurant. Like this is a good time for you. And that is just unacceptable. I'm sorry. If that, to me, and please forgive me if I'm wrong, but I would be devastated to the point where I would be ready to leave the relationship. Not saying, how can I make this individual love me? I've always had I have my saying, my next has to make me forget my ex. And I say that because I need this person to be amazing and me to feel like they're amazing in some capacity. It may not be looks, it may not be attitude, may not be personality. It could be one of those things, all of those things. In my case, it's all of those things. I can forget about my ex because of you. I believe that 100%.
Well, I had forgotten my ex before I got with you. Yeah. So
no, but that
you made everything was like,
that's what I'm saying. You made me forget.
But I never was thinking though to be like, I
need
somebody to.
I'll say this: there's moments, oftentimes, where people break up because they have to break up, and then it's kind of like you have that moment when you're single. You're like, dang man, I wish they could have just got their life together. Like you had those moments. And then you meet the next person, and they really help you realize, like, okay, God, I see why it didn't work with the last 5 people, and they're not even a thought. It never crosses your mind anymore about how bad that previous situation was. It doesn't cross your mind about how great this situation could have been potentially if that. None of that stuff is even a thought process. If you have in your mind at any point in time where it's kind of like, dang man, I really wish I could have kept pushing for this other. your situation is done.
Yeah.
You cannot. He has not moved forward past the previous one. You are a consolation prize. Unfortunately, that
It's not
sucks.
a prize, just a consolation.
That sucks.
He,
no, you was
listen,
door number 2, and he's still trying to peep over in the door number 1. No, thank you.
I feel so terrible for this person.
Absolutely.
I feel like you have made yourself so small.
That would have been devastating.
He said the most mean, awful, terrible, absolutely just heart
and
gut wrenching.
on.
Yeah, and he said he feels disgusting having to kiss her, and I'm gonna have to end up having to marry her.
No way,
because I've been with her the 8 years. It's like, you don't have to do nothing, mother effer. You don't got to do.
All that you gotta do is die one day.
Yeah,
like
pay taxes. I'm about to say some words.
That's insane.
No,
that's insane.
And the thing about here's a comment she made that I feel very terrible, because somebody had said something, and she says, "This whole situation makes me feel so unlovable. I gave him 8 years just for him to never love me. It makes me feel like something is wrong with me. I'm so scared of feeling like this way again that I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should leave or stay. I'm still so attached to him."
She got with him when she was 17, first love. Probably,
but she also knew that he was up under the other girl. The girl didn't want him, and so she's like, so in her mind, she's probably like, like that Steve Irwin, I'm weighing you down, baby. So after 2 years, okay, cool, we're friends for 2 years. Okay, now he's with me. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna teach him that I'm actually. So this is what I like to call turning your butt inside out, so the person can see your insides to prove to them that you're great.
Ain't no proving.
But no,
the person needs to see.
No, ma'am.
The person needs to see you.
You need to see it yourself.
Yeah.
If she saw it herself, if she saw herself worth, she would not have gotten with him, because she would have been like, or so you still like this girl?
Even if she does get with him, then the Reddit post would have not been written after this party. At an absolute minimum.
If somebody's disgusted with you, unless he's a sociopath.
Absolutely.
Unless he's an actual sociopath, you would know there are signs if someone is not into you like that. You can't be like, okay, this is a complete shock to me. It's a shock hearing it, because he was just so candid and he said everything. But there were signs, baby girl.
Yep.
And you need to have tough love moment. You need to have the self-respect to leave.
Yeah.
There's no question, should I leave or should I go? And I feel unlovable. You're not unlovable. This person doesn't love you. And that doesn't mean you're unlovable. One person not loving you doesn't mean you're unlovable. Just because you gave somebody 8 years, that person wasn't meant for you. And you guys, you did, or he did, they tried to push it to see if you could make it. And no, after 8 years, no. And that's okay. Chalk it up to whatever learning thing that you can learn from this, what you can take from this. Get some healing done. Don't run into another relationship and try and figure out how I can make someone else love me. Love yourself first. And when you love yourself, you don't stand for the BS.
No.
You will see the hints. The red flags will come up faster, and you'll be like, I'm actually okay with being alone right now, because this is some BS.
That's crazy.
And you would walk.
8 years, bro.
The things that he said are actually somebody that hates you.
It really is.
He actually did say he hates waking up next to her and stuff like that. That's a person. He never loved you to begin with. It doesn't matter. He already decided that you weren't good enough because he wanted the other person. And so you trying to do a dance for him to see that you're worth it it doesn't matter what you would have done. He's not going to open up his mind and be like, oh wow, you are awesome.
Thank you.
Your awesomeness is wasted on that person.
No, thank you.
It's really, really sad. Someone says, someone said to her, hang on, let me get the comment. Baby, you leave. It's not worth your mental health to stay with a trash can who calls itself a man. There are 8 billion people on this planet alone, with several billion being our age range. Yeah, you can find someone else.
The thing is, like, with somebody like that, if he's pretended for 8 years and this came out in secret, and he came out pretending, even if you do quote unquote prove yourself, how will you ever know it's real?
Correct. And the thing is, the fact that he walked out of the room, kissed her on the forehead, and said, "I love
Like
you," when he
nothing
just said
happened,
all
bruh.
the most evil things about you,
That's
he's
heinous.
like, something is not right.
It ain't
Something's
right in his
not
brain.
right. Something's not right. Someone says, "Leave before he does, because I promise you, he eventually will. He's already 1 foot out the door. Your boyfriend is a tool. Take him down off the pedestal you've placed him on, because he does not deserve it.
Duh.
He is not a good guy. Is not worth crying for.
No way.
He'll likely cheat on you and will make you even more miserable. Dry your tears, straighten your spine, and dump his ass. And make it clear that it's not you, it's him.
Yeah.
And you cannot make a man fall in love with you, period.
No.
End of sentence. Worse, he said awful things about hating waking up next to you, and worse, why would you want to stay with that? There's plenty of fish in the sea. You will be fine."
That's the scary thing. It's just like, if how I can show him, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, how I can make him
That's
love
sad. After 8 years, you notice, man, you can't reinvent yourself like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you finna move to a new school and become a different character. You know how people used to do that in high school. Like you was a square in one school, you're gonna move to the next school and be the popular person, and then you see that person from the other. Oh yeah, yo, you that lane, that's you. You know, you can't do that, bro. You
Last
can't do that
comment,
within
and
a
then we're
relationship.
good. Where'd it go? I lost the last comment, but basically the person said, I would have been a very terrible situation in my life if I had stayed with the person I was with when I was 25. You can meet someone much later in life, right after, whatever. Just get out of that specific situation.
Yeah. You got to know the direction of where you're going in life and whether or not you're heading the same path. I think the Bible says, how can two walk together? Let them be in the same accord, right? Mm-hmm. Like, how can you be with somebody 8 years and not know this person hates me?
I think she knew to some degree, but I think she kept thinking, "Oh, he's still here, so there's still a chance that we can make this. We can build." And then hearing the words was undeniable. You can't pretend now.
Yeah.
And the thing is, she did so much. She just went out and she pulled together the party, and she planned and she did this and she did that, and she pulled together this surprise party. And to hear him talk about you so bad is hard. That alone is heartbreaking in and of itself. So you deserve so much more than that. So get out of there, girlfriend.
I'm gonna say this because I feel like I want to. Let me ask this question: your third story, because this is, if you have a third story. If you don't have one, that's fine.
I do.
Is the third story in alignment with somebody picking somebody over somebody else? So I want to stop here then and talk, because the thing is, I think that the message inside of this is you need to like yourself and then not like who doesn't like you. Mm-hmm. This is something that everybody who hasn't fully stepped into their identity struggles with. When you're young, you know, it's a lot of your peer pressure and you're supposed to like this type of person, and then it's the majority rule. So what everybody else thinks is attractive as far as your friend group, you find that attractive too because you're trying to fit in. And it's like, until you get to the point, which 25 is a great age, to get to the point of being like, this is who I am. These are the things I like. This is what I like. This is who I enjoy being. And then you attract based on that. Become attractive, being genuine to yourself, to the point where you can draw somebody with like-mindedness to who you really are, so you don't have to become something that can sustain a relationship with this other individual. So let me tell you how exhausting that is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you how exhausting it is. That is something that, even if you, in this case, were successful and you did turn your entire life upside down to become more attractive than the person that he is attached to, how long can you sustain being this person who is not who you've been for the first 25 years of your life? You have to become a brand new individual. And that's something that, I pray, it's something that a lot of young people need to do in general. Is really and truly spend time understanding their own personal identity before connecting with somebody else in this capacity, making this lifelong temporary commitment. And I say lifelong temporary because you're somebody's forever boyfriend, forever fiance. You're not getting married.
Right.
So you're not even making a real commitment. You got one foot in and one foot out. Somebody does. Either you or the other person has one foot out the door, because otherwise you just would have been married. Not saying marriage is always the answer, because some people don't need to get married. However, what I'm saying is, don't allow yourself to accept that situation. That's too long.
Yeah.
That's too long for this to come out now. And then, the immediate response is not, I'm dope. I'm going to hit the reset button.
And I do so much for you. I just did so much for you.
And I just did all this. How dare you?
Yeah.
Let me go figure out how to regroup real quick, because this is crazy. So my mind is blown. I might have to take me a few weeks and cry, because I did spend 8 years.
Right.
Let me regroup.
I think I would have done the exact same thing if 25 years old. I would have done the exact same thing, like not say anything, walk back, and probably did what she did, and then
finish the party,
and then it would have been over.
Yeah. It would have, for me, I would
have been scared.
It would have been.
I would have been so scared in that situation, because I would have been like, who have I been?
This is an axe murderer, bro.
Right. If it was a complete shock to her, like we're saying, there must have been signs and stuff like that. But if this was a complete shock and there was no signs, especially with him coming into the room and hugging her and kissing her head and saying, I love you. If he's just like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, I would be terrified.
Yeah.
And I would leave quietly. And when he's at work, taking the day off or whatever, packing my stuff, and I'm out of there. And I would just tell him, listen, I overheard everything that happened.
This feels, goodbye. I don't know why it does, but this feels like a both our names on the lease type situation.
Oh, 8 years, yes.
For 8 years.
Yeah, but I'm out. Like, I don't care. I'm losing the deposit.
So
peace out.
I don't think I would be able to walk back out there like that and not show any signs of I am pissed.
Yeah,
like I would have been
some small.
You all right? Yeah, I'm cool.
I couldn't find him. Couldn't find him. So we'll have to sing it another time. Yeah. So people will know that I'm not
just
all in it.
You all right?
Okay, bye. But then my best friend would certainly know what happened.
Yeah.
She would be there. Or my sister.
I'm kind of like, but then the thing is trying to calm them down, bro. Like, you can't tell if you're gonna really
not
hide
at that party right then and there.
That's what I was about to say. Like,
you would have to tell them after the fact. Like, listen.
But then they would have to be
because
fireworks.
You can't. This is what I'm saying. This is so scary to me. So that's why it has to be quiet. Because you have to think of your safety moving forward. Because he's not well either. Something's not right.
Very broken.
But anyways.
Yeah. I think we gave the moral of the story.
Yep.
Like who likes you. No,
and love yourself.
Don't like who doesn't
first,
like you.
Love God.
But love
yourself. If you are deeply rooted in God and you
have a foundation,
be grounded in that, and then realize, and then search for who you are, and be grounded in that. Nobody's gonna come shake you, and if they do, you'll catch yourself faster. Because there are people who are very good at
cunning. Is some cunning people,
and then people will be like, "Whoa, I did not see that coming." But you'll catch yourself, and then the red flags will come up. Like sometimes you have to go through stuff like that. 8 years is a long time to go through something. I went through 7 years, so So you've been in a relationship long, and then realize, okay, you're still figuring out. You're 17 years old. You're still figuring yourself out.
Yeah.
So it just ends up being a long time, and I don't know. It's a sad situation, but you need to figure out loving yourself should be your priority, number one priority. Healing, loving yourself. Don't worry about no relationship, because it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship, you walk into it that broken.
Yeah.
It's going to not end up being good for you. And no one's going to be saving you.
There's so many people who forget. They try so hard to be good to the other person in a relationship, they forget to be good to themselves.
Yep.
And again, there's marriage is about, there's a lot of compromise that is required, a lot of sacrifice. But there's a point where it can become this. You're saying you're married. You're not married.
With relationships.
Relationships. So let me stop using marriage as the
any kind of relationship, friendships, all of the ships. I'm
sorry.
You would need some compromise somewhere, because human beings are not identical. They don't have the exact same thoughts. Right. The same things don't drive them. The same things don't make them happy. But it shouldn't
be driving you to insanity. It shouldn't be driving you to dislike yourself
and dishonor yourself. There's a lot of dishonoring of self.
Yeah, it needs to be. It needs to be integrity within yourself. Like, you need to. One of the words we used to use on this show a whole lot is boundaries. Mm-hmm. You got to set boundaries within yourself and be like, yo, this is who I am. And
this is what I deserve.
This is what I deserve, and this is what I won't tolerate.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that, you found this out now, there's a part of you that has to kick in and save yourself. Not the relationship, but save yourself from drowning in this situation, because to me, it doesn't sound like something that's going to end well. Even if it's
already ended. What are you talking about?
It sounds like
he said, I hate her.
It ain't ended in her mind. She's trying to fix it.
He will end it eventually. Like what the person said.
It ain't going to end well.
Someone else is going to walk in there, and he's going to be like, okay, now I can get rid of this space keeper.
As soon as he finds what he really wants. Now I can get rid
of this. So he's going to eventually either realize, okay, this girl's married. She don't want me. Who else can I? Okay, that person. You're done.
Yeah.
So, no.
Yep.
Anyways.
Thank you. Thanks for continuing to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and watching us on the red couch on another episode. Funk's in the building. Because Uncle is in the building.
Oh. Yeah.
Good day.
Bye. That was a little awkward.
What?
I didn't know when you were going to say it.
We're going to keep this on here then.
Oh. Good night. Bye. That's fine.
All right. Okay.